This is a choose-your-own-adventure inspired story. At the end of each video, you can continue your experience by clicking on the option that you want to take. Trigger warnings and credits are in the description. The Stranger at Your Door. You don't yet know it, but today will be the most important day of your life. The end of this story has not yet been decided. The path you walk is in your hands, but tread carefully. Not all endings are happy ones. You are making your way home from a hard day's work in the fields, water clinging to your jacket from the hours of rain. It shows no sign of letting up. Try to ignore that numbness in your face from winter's relentless cold. Acknowledging it only makes it worse. You're a few minutes away from home. There was a time this might have been a pleasant thought. A hot meal, a warm bed, but not anymore. So empty now. Just you and your daughter in a house too big for two. This is the worst part of the day. The walk home when you are left alone with your thoughts. But you push on. You don't walk in, not immediately. Sheltered under the canopy outside your door, you take a few moments to have a smoke. But you can't stay out here forever. Take a deep breath and go inside. It's cold in here. Your daughter Rose has let the fire go out again. You've told her time and time again to keep an eye on it, but no. She's just a child. Don't be too hard on her. You aren't the only one mourning someone. You think about going upstairs to check on her. She probably hasn't left her room again, but even as you start heading up the stairs, you think better of it. It'll probably just end in a shouting match again. Better to spend the evening alone. You relight the fire, put a pot of water on to boil, and go and sit in your front room. You have some time on your hands, and you may spend it as you wish, though it is ultimately inconsequential. Whether you read or sit in silence or pace around your living room, you're really just looking for something to do. Something to distract yourself from how miserable you are. I don't think you should keep dwelling on this, but you're going to anyway. You had a wife named Alice. If you were asked to describe her now, you couldn't really put into words every aspect that made her special without her coming across as generically wonderful. But such is love. Far easier to live it than capture it in words. You had a daughter together, love of your life. And then Alice died. There was no build-up, no warning. She had an illness that doctors of this time just don't understand, and then she was gone. And in her place is empty pity and condolences and sad little smiles and a gap in every part of life that she used to fill. A tragic story, but perhaps one not unfamiliar. Too often love is cruel. But your story doesn't end there. Not in the slightest. The scene is set. A household grieving, a father and daughter unable to pass the gap between them, and an old house standing in the rain. Get ready. You're about to decide what kind of father you are. Because there's a stranger at your door.